Hello everyone and welcome back to Tuscany. We're back again with our lovely new field. I've seen quite a few comments on the last episodes, so I think we're almost certainly going to be going for wheat on this one. I think that was the right decision. And yeah, so we'll just get our plough hooked back up and we'll get good old Farmer Giles back on his way. So yeah, so effectively, yeah, we're just gonna get this done, ploughed. I've just had a quick check on the animals while I was also doing a quick sound check as well, just to make sure that I had things set up correctly, because the sound levels seem to have been fluctuating recently, and I think that's just some settings in Windows that have gone a bit skew-if. So there we go. The other good news, if you haven't got me on Facebook, is that I have now pre-ordered the Gold Edition of Agricultural Simulator 2013. So I will be getting that. I will probably play that off screen for a little bit before I start a Let's Play, just so I can get familiar with it and just check a few things out. But I will be playing that, so that will probably be coming up probably once we've done what we're doing with this one. I'm trying not to do too much alongside each other, otherwise you end up with basically not getting much of the stuff that you're enjoying. So you'll have to let me know what your guys' thoughts are on that. We've obviously still got the co-op going with Hitman, and there was some suggestions that we do a co-op on the Agricultural Simulator Historical Farming. The difficulty with that is that we have only one tractor, and to buy another tractor, if we look at the shop, is 3,500 for the lowest. 2,800 for the John Deere. So I sit corrected. And our available funds are 978. So if we were to do that on a new game, you could buy a second tractor, but you wouldn't be buying any of the equipment you need to work the farm. So there we go. No, go down. Go down. I'm telling you to go down. Have you actually gone down? No, you haven't. What are you doing? So you've not gone down, but you're actually doing the job. How very odd. Okay, well, we'll just go with it. Pretend like that's in the ground. We can all use our imagination on that one, I'm sure. So yeah. So that's what's going on. I've also started playing Star Trek Online, but there seems to be quite a few Let's Plays of that around, so I'm not going to do a Let's Play of that. I'm just going to enjoy the game. It's for me at the moment, but what we will do is that really has gone skew-if, hasn't it? We'll detach that. We'll detach that now, I think, and reattach it. Just see if we can get that to normalise. Yeah, so I'll be playing that. If you guys really desperately want to see it, I might show a few just a few episodes here and there, just of what I'm doing with it. Other than that, it'll just be one that I play. I've had some more people joining the Feed the Beast server, so we're getting some good input on that one. So I'm learning lots of different stuff that I didn't know about. So yes, and I think plenty of people are looking at the survival series and enjoying that. So thank you. And again, I keep saying this, but thanks to everyone for the comments, the likes, and the subscribes. It all does kind of help me to kind of carry on. I know that if you guys are liking the videos, then it makes it easy for me. I enjoy playing the games anyway, but knowing that you guys are waiting for that video and you're going to kind of press the like button, and that actually makes it so that I know I need to make sure that you guys have something to watch. So I do try to do what I can, and like I say, with the fibre broadband now, it's so much easier that I can record an episode in the morning if I've gotten behind, and it's up by the afternoon for you, so it's so much better. So yeah. So there we go. We are, as predicted, it's just me talking and going up and down a field with a plough. Well, Farmer Giles is going up and down the field with a plough, and the reason I'm saying that will probably make more sense when you get to see episode 7 of the farming co-op with Hitman. I'll leave it there, so you can perhaps watch that one. We've started to get into some longer episodes there, where it's kind of an hour and a half, so we're splitting them up. And again, as long as that's what you guys are wanting to see, and you want to see these things on screen, then I'll continue to do it. What are you doing? What are you doing, Farmer Giles? Have you forgotten how to kind of put your foot down on the accelerator? Yes, you have, haven't you? Bless you. He passed his driving test a long time ago, did Farmer Giles. So sometimes he forgets which foot you push down on to do the accelerator. Or in this case, normally in the case of tractors, it's a lever. Or it always used to be on the tractors my uncle used to drive. So, but there we go. So we'll get this field ploughed, and I'm not quite sure how much seed it's going to take to do this, but it's probably going to take a fair amount. So I think what we'll need to do is figure out, if we run out of wheat, are we going to buy more wheat so that we can seed the full field, or are we just going to wait, harvest it, and then perhaps replant with what we make, and then sow the whole field? We're not there yet, but in fact we're quite a way off. But we will move closer every episode, as you will see. So there we go. And we'll go and check. One thing I haven't done thus far is I haven't checked on the grass swath that we cut, where we haven't touched it. We're not going to stir it, we're not going to do anything with it, because we're just going to see if it turns to hay by itself. So we've got plenty going on in all of the Let's Play series. So so there we go. And I keep saying that, I know, but I say that a lot, even on the phone to my mum when I'm walking home from work. I was going, and there you go, and that's how it is, and stuff. I just have these kind of almost meaningless phrases that I just keep coming out with. But indeed, so I think we all have that. It's just you get so in the habit of talking, and I was talking to Hitman. I talk quite a lot, and then I derp in the game because I'm concentrating on talking, and I'm trying to find something either funny or relevant to say, and then I end up just kind of completely missing a turn or going off kilter on a run down a field. But it's part of the fun of it, I think. If I did everything perfectly, then it probably wouldn't be as amusing to watch. And like I say, I strive for perfection. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, always have been. Again, probably get that from your mother. Bless her, love her to bits. But perfection is, well, something to aim for. It's not something it can realistically expect to achieve. I mean, you can do the best that you can do. Yeah, it's gotten dark. No, it hasn't. Thought there were clouds up in the sky, given how dark it had just gotten, but there we go. So, yeah. So I am keeping an eye on the recording time on this one. What I'll probably do is I will well, I'm going to make sure we get the field ploughed and ready to cultivate. And if that takes us a little bit over our half an hour slot, if it's 45 minutes, we'll put a 45-minute episode out. If it's longer than that, then we'll split it down and we'll just have two parts. So, but either way, we are going to get the field ploughed, and I think on the back of that, we're also going to take a log. We're going to go and get rid of a log. And again, with the logs, it's the same thing over and over again. So again, guys, if you don't want to see it, just pop a comment in the thing, or even if you do want to see it and you're quite happy with me and Farmer Giles just kind of doing our thing and you watching, it's all good. We are here for your viewing pleasure, as it were. Well, Farmer Giles probably more so than me. You're not actually viewing me, you're just hearing me talk. So, there we go. And I've said it again. Someone's going to get a tally of that. I'm going to see tallies on all the episodes. You said, so there we go, about 100 times this episode. But that's alright. It's just nice to see the comments when people are kind of saying, oh, yeah, at this point you said this and you're actually wrong. So, okay. Because it means you guys are watching and listening, and you're not just kind of skipping through the episode and going, yeah, this guy's talking absolute tripe. So, I mean, even down to the detail of, yeah, you're doing your plough the wrong way around on the farming simulator. So yes, I'm quite excited about 2013 Agricultural Simulator Gold Edition. That seems, from the information I've read, that it's an add-on. It's a bunch of add-ons as well as the deluxe edition. So it's not just the Agricultural Simulator 2013. It's not just that and the deluxe. It's got a whole bunch of extra mods in it as well, which would be cool. So extra equipment. So we'll be playing around with that, seeing what trouble we can get into. So I've got some ideas there, and I'll just need to wait and see what comes of that. So not quite sure. I mean, I think they've got I think they may have even added a map to it, but I'm not sure yet. But we will soon find out. May 31st, that's coming our way. I don't expect to be kind of recording and putting something out quite that quickly. Seriously, he's lost the will to press the accelerator again. Bless him. You do have to love Farmer Giles. I don't know why, but you do have to. It's a legal requirement. It's written down in the laws of Tuscany. I had to read them before I kind of took over and did the farm, and yep, the laws of Tuscany clearly say you gotta love Farmer Giles. If you don't, you're risking imprisonment. So there you go. Okay, that's bobbing around quite nicely, isn't it? Bobbing along, singing a song. Yeah, much like Stocko, I won't inflict my singing voice on you. Particularly as I've got a bit of a, well, not scratchy throat, but a bit of a bit bunged up this week. So it's been one of those weeks where I've ended up going into work, and for some reason I've been popping headache tablets every morning except for Friday, and I've got my boss worried that that's a reflection on work rather than just on me not feeling well. So it's not. I love my work, so every job has challenging days, but yeah. Right, okay, where are we? Yes, there we are. So yeah, we've got plenty of ploughing to do. We've only got a 2-row plough. We can't get anything bigger in this game. We're very limited on equipment, so I don't know if UIG are still doing anything for agricultural simulator historical farming if they're going to release an extra mod pack or a DLC or anything like that, or even if they're going to just bring out maybe a 2013 version. So if I hear of anything, then I'll let you know. But if by the same token, if you guys hear of anything, please do please let me know. I'll be interested. It's I'm enjoying the game. Like I say, still having those slight glitches getting into the games, both this and Farming Giant now, but it only takes me a few times, so I can live with kind of a game crashing at boot up and having to kind of click on the icon a couple of times. That to me, that's workable. It's when you're crashing out in game and you're losing game progress, it becomes really frustrating, and at that point it's unplayable because you're spending a lot of time and effort doing things and you're just not getting anywhere. So all the time it's just a minor inconvenience. We're going to keep trucking or farming, as the case may be. We'll leave the trucking to Stocko. I did try the Euro Truck Simulator 2. I have to admit I don't necessarily see the appeal in playing it myself. I enjoy watching Stocko play it. I can certainly understand why anyone else would enjoy it. It's not for me. As much as I've said about kind of this Kerbal Space Program with Dare, I love watching Dare play it. Is it for me? Not really. It's just doesn't quite have that same appeal to me, but then again, we're all individuals, we all do our own thing. So Star Trek Online on the other hand really does appeal to me. Major Trekkie, absolutely loving it. And it's not going to interfere with me kind of playing the games that I'm playing for you guys, but I am going to be playing it. I've just made the rank of Lieutenant 3, so I don't want to kind of add the field. Yeah, so Lieutenant, you've got number ranks within each rank itself, so it's a good game. Like I said, I think both Hitman and Gatekeeper that are on our Feed the Beast server, they have major high scores on that game. So I'm just starting out, so we'll see where it goes. So yeah, so that's what is going on. The Feed the Beast server, Fad World, is ever changing. We've got some, like I said, really good buildy people on now, so it's, well, every time I go on the server there's something new to look at. There's someone saying, oh, come over here and look at this, and I do. So yeah, so I'm really pleased with that, actually. So we will soon be able to record another communal play episode. Like I said, I did stick those on pause because of the difficulties with uploads, but now we've got fibre again, and yes, I will keep mentioning it. I love my fibre broadband. If you at all have any frustrations with your upload-download speed and you are in a fibre area, definitely recommend it. I'm happy as a pig in you know what. So, well, maybe I'm happier than a pig, but there we go. So there it is. And I said it again. I know. Right, so how far through? Yeah, we're making good progress. Plenty to do. So I know people like Toby have commented saying that they find it relaxing to watch, so it's not quite so relaxing when I muck it up, but I try not to muck it up. So, and we still haven't found Duke, but we did find the sheep, so I think given the fact that we were able to rescue the sheep from the depths of under the hill, at some point we're going to have to be able to work Duke free. I don't believe he's dead. I'm a Farmer Giles doesn't believe he's dead because Farmer Giles is he'd be absolutely distraught without Duke. It's his long-time companion, Duke. Farmer Giles, I mean, good old Farmer Giles. He's nothing without his faithful old dog. He really isn't. He doesn't know. He loses the ability to kind of drive a tractor without that. There we go. And I lose the ability to kind of actually press the right button at the right time if I'm talking too much. So, yes! I know you guys already knew that. So I'm just going to mute the microphone for a second and let you enjoy the wonderful sounds of the tractor. Just need to take a quick drink and I'll be back with you. Right, I didn't think you'd want to hear me glugging down, so that probably was... I hope that's a good decision. Ah, I figured it out. I know what I'm doing. I'm pressing V, which is a farming sim key, and V seems to be putting a brake on. I didn't even know V existed to put a brake on, but that's why he's losing the ability to go forwards. And you guys probably figured that out about half hour ago, i.e. before the episode started. I've figured it out now. So, slightly behind the rest of the world when I want to be. So, yeah. So look at those beautiful furrows that we've got. Hopefully almost in a straight line. Almost. We're not going, like I say, we're not going for perfection. We're just trying our best. And like I said, if it all goes interestingly, then we'll just say Farmer Giles did it, which he did. I mean, you can quite clearly see that's Farmer Giles in the driving seat. That's not Fab Man. Doesn't say Fab Man above his head, so. And that's my story. So this is quite a field. So in stark comparison to our little tester fields, this is the real deal. So, and we have got a ridge there. Look, I hadn't realised it, but we have managed to intersect with a ridge. But that one looks like it's one that shouldn't cause us too much hassles. Particularly when we get out here with the cultivator. So the cultivating should be, because it's a little bit wider, should be a little bit quicker. So that'll probably be next episode. So I won't. I might, if I do split this into two, I might split it over a couple of days, but I won't split it, i.e. put one day and one kind of 3 or 4 days later, because I think that's just a bit unfair. But I do want you to maximise the enjoyment of watching me going up and down with a plough. Well, watching Farmer Giles. Let's get the right vernacular there. Don't you just love this music? Proper farming music, if ever there was. So, actually, do I remember how to do an in-cab view of this one? Because there was a request on FS13 to do an in-cab view. I don't remember if there is a way to do that on here. I don't recall. I will have a look at that possibly for next episode. If you see this before I've recorded the next episode, which hopefully you will, just leave a comment and I'll, if it's possible to do some in-cab views, then I'll do that, and like I said, you should enjoy that. If you're looking for the in-cab views, then episode 7 of the farming co-op with Hitman 82 for Farming Simulator 2013. Yep, I'm almost exclusively in cab for that episode, and it's interesting. Yeah, there might be an incident with a tree. I'm not going to give too much away because I wouldn't want to spoil the surprise. But yeah, there may have been a tree, and there may have been a point when I thought I needed to come out of first-person view to actually get out of it. But that's it. Did I need to come out of a first-person view to get away from that situation? Well, you'll have to kind of have a look and kind of score me out of 10 on that one, I think. I'm not scoring too well at the moment in having to kind of go backwards to kind of get that first bit of ploughing on these sections. But there we go. It's all glorious fun. And that's another thing I get into trouble for. I keep telling people it's all fun, it's all good. And it is. I enjoy things. I'm very happy, very positive kind of guy. And I like to kind of, for lack of a better expression, spread the love, as it were. I mean, let's all be happy as best we can. There are times when we've all got stuff to deal with and you don't particularly feel like being happy. And I have those days too, on the rare occasions. But for the most part, you know what, let's just look on the best possible side of everything. See the best that you can in everyone around you. And yeah, I think that works for me. So if something doesn't go quite the way you'd planned it the first time, well, you know what, you can do it better again. There's very few things that you only get one shot at nowadays, so I mean, even more so in games. I mean, if I screw this up, well, guess what? We could go back to our save game if we really needed to, but we're not gonna need to. It's all gonna be good. Good old Farmer Giles. So I'm just going to try and do this without stopping for the most part. We're starting to get them closer together. No, almost. My timing wasn't too bad there. I just missed out a little bit on the start of that, but we can tidy that up. Plenty of time. Well, yeah, plenty of time for today. So, of course, it's another bank holiday weekend in the UK, so we'll all be enjoying ourselves and having that extra day off. I think it's the last one for a little while, but it keeps us out of mischief. And usually it's when the weather is renowned on bank holiday weekends for not being so nice, but it's looking pretty good outside at the moment. I'm hoping it stays that way because I have a friend's birthday party to go to tonight, and that will probably be at about the time this episode goes out. I'll be heading out for that, so there will be a few drinks, so you wouldn't want me kind of coming back drunk driving a tractor. That would not be good. I think we talked about that one time I came back from a party. We were going to record Hitman and I, and he'd just listened to me on TeamSpeak and kind of, yeah, no, you need to go to bed. I'm not recording with you. You're absolutely off your face. And he was right, but there's no harm. I mean, as the adverts in the UK will tell us, drink responsibly. Just go out and have a good time, but don't try and poison yourself in the process, because if you've got to remember, if you are of legal age to drink, why are you drinking? Are you drinking because you have to, or are you drinking just because you're being social? So, but anyway, that's probably enough about drinking. So, otherwise you guys are going to start to think that I'm a major alcoholic, and I'm just not. So, Farmer Giles, on the other hand, he's teetotal. He doesn't touch a drop. So, all the times that things don't go right for him, it's just he hasn't got that that to fall back on. So, there we go. That nice empty stable, well, paddock, as it were. Yes. I just love it as you kind of move through. I mean, you guys can possibly have been fast forwarding some of this. I'm not, because I'm doing it. But you can see we're making really good progress on this. I'm really pleased. So it all comes together, and all this effort and time that we're putting in. I mean, what time is it now? It was about 9:30 when we started, so it's coming on for 11. So time is marching on, stands still for no one, as we all know. So yeah.